Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So just recently, it was splooshed all in the media that Cassie allegedly is working with the federal authorities, I guess to give them information on the things that she experienced, what happened during her time with P. Diddy, possibly people involved allegedly. Now, what's interesting to me is that some people are acting like they're surprised or they seem surprised by this information. This should come as no surprise. Remember, there were people that were dragging her whenever the lawsuit first took place, talking about, oh, she's only trying to do this for the money. She's just trying to get all of her coins from him. Well, now she's showing everybody, or she's been showing everybody really, that it's never only been about the money. In fact, it's been about justice, consequences. And I've always said, just like I said with the Dan Snyder and Brian Peck video, the best apology is legal action. You going to prison for what you did. You putting out some settlement money. You getting some kind of legal repercussions for the heinous actions that you put other people through. That is the best apology. That is the best way to be held accountable for what a person has done. Now, some people felt like she couldn't operate with the federal authorities or tell them anything or even go on, to do a trial if that's where this was going to go, which I don't believe it is. But they were trying to make it seem like that wasn't an option afforded to her because of the settlement. Now, I don't know if she signed an NDA, but we've talked about before, NDAs do not cover illegal activities. And this is the federal authorities we're talking about. So whatever she signed, if they said, hey, information and we need to know that information, what is anybody expecting her to do? Whether she chose, I don't just want the money, but I also want some kind of legal repercussions, like I said, or they came to her and said, we need you to cooperate, which would have, not given her really a choice. It really doesn't matter. Like I said, whoever's choice or decision it was, I'm glad that she's doing it because she was right there when everything was happening. She's one of the best people to get that information from. Although, of course, like I've said before in the numerous videos that I made whenever she first filed a lawsuit, she really has to be careful. She had to be careful before, but she really has to be careful now. This is dangerous territory, as I said before. Her friend with the red hair, Tiffany Red, then already told everybody, this is not a game. This is serious. This is people's lives that are at stake so that they can try and expose these people and get justice, not just for themselves, but for everybody that P. Devil Combs and the people associated with him has done to people. So like I said, she's going to really have to be careful because not only is she, dealing with P. Devil Combs and has a target on her back because of that and her family as well, unfortunately, she's also dealing with whoever else might end up being exposing because of their connection to P. Diddy, whatever they might have done, or they were at his house with him or associated with him. Now, me personally, even though I said when all this started that if she just wanted to settle and go about her way, she has the right to do that. Like, she doesn't have to be the face of exposing P. Diddy, once again, because that's going to put some serious safety issues on her and her family. So if she decided all she wanted was settlement money and to walk away, that was her choice. That was for her to decide. Although after seeing this, and once again, them saying that she had been working with the federal authorities allegedly for weeks, I'm starting to think that she never really intended at that time to only reach a settlement. That possibly she intended very much to go ahead and go through with not only settlement, which I've said before, she and every single victim of him and anybody else who goes through these kinds of things definitely deserves. But she also had intentions of going further. Like I said, also exposing him more, which is why allegedly, possibly, she is working with the federal authorities now. Allegedly, there are other people as well who they haven't named, which I don't think that they should name, who are working with them as well, if I'm not mistaken, concerning P. Devil Combs as well. Now, there have been people throwing out this, I'm going to call it an allegation because I don't know how true it is, although I really wouldn't be surprised at this point, that P. Diddy, P. Devil Combs, has been also working with the federal authorities, that he's an informant. And I want people to understand something. It's kind of messed up because people were throwing this out there. And I want people to ponder upon this once again before anybody especially tries to put any celebrity, any, government power, the government, any kind of legal system in this world on some kind of pedestal. So if he was an informant, then that means all this stuff that happened to people allegedly happened to people under their watch, and it happened and nothing was done about it because they were so busy trying to get the bigger fish, so to speak, by using him. So I want people to think about that once again and be reminded, do not put your faith and trust in any of these celebrities, any of these politicians, the government, these systems, because they play very dirty and underhanded, if you will, to get what they want. If he is an informant, then that would validate how everybody feels about him not going to prison for what he's done. Of course, he's still going to have to face some other consequences. Life for him will never be the same, but I don't believe he's going to actually go to prison. And like I said, him being an informant, that could be helping his case. Although, even if he is involved with the federal authorities, he's still not completely safe because at any point in time, they can decide, well, it's been good. P. Devil Combs, Mr. Sean Combs, you've helped us out a lot, get some other people that we wanted to get. But your usefulness has come to an end, and they could very well throw him under the bus as well. And they have everything that they need to do it. So that's not far-fetched to think. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this down in the comments below respectfully. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all all have a very blessed, beautiful, and safe day.